some high-end states or jobs involve being an athlete, a dancer, or a sculptor. Does anybody know what that sculpture is on the side there?
An old one.
Is that David?
Yep.
David.
So that was done by Michelangelo. Obviously someone who had who was very intelligent and bodily kinesthetics, having to work with their hands and doing all those certain things that it takes to build a sculpture. So curriculum development. One of the things that a teacher can use in their curriculum through body kinesthetic is body answers. This means that students respond to instruction by using their bodies. One simple thing that you can do that I've learned is just during a lecture, if a student understands, they can kind of just put like their finger on their temple. If they don't understand, they can scratch their head. And while the lecture is going on, like a teacher can watch the students and they can see if the student has a finger on their temple or if they have a scratch on their head to see if the students are getting it or not. And this is also a great way to keep students engaged to the lesson that's going on. Another thing that teachers can do to really help their to really develop their lesson through bodily kinesthetic is classroom theater. In this classroom theater, you can kind of act out like certain concepts. I thought like a great way that would go away with classroom theater would be like vocabulary. So like finding different meanings of words and you can like act them out. That really helps the bodily kinesthetic students to remember the words better. Another way is field trips, because bodily kinesthetic learners like to learn through experience and hands-on. So that'd be a great way for them to learn. Messy activities like using your hands, like the picture we see here on the side here. And physical education exercise, and that's because bodily kinesthetic learners really need to have that movement throughout the day. Different teaching strategies you can use involving bodily kinesthetic. One big thing is to avoid sitting too much. The students need to move around throughout the day because they enjoy moving and using their body all day. And if the teacher has too much sitting during the class period, then like all the bodily kinesthetic students will lose interest because they've just been cooped up all day and sitting in their desks. Another teaching strategy is hands-on learning. There's a great example in some of the research I was doing is involved like tree bark. So a great way for a bodily kinesthetic to learn different types of trees is by being given different types of bark. And just by feeling like the bark, they'll be able to tell between different types of trees by different textures on bark. Another great tool to use during class is to construct like adobe huts for a Native American unit. Body maps. So a great way to learn geography at a young age is by learning different states and countries by using like the body. A good example I saw in the book is like the United States. So if you're thinking about a map of the United States, the head would be like in the northeast region. So like you can remember like where Florida is because it'd be like your right hand. And just an example that I learned from growing up is that Wisconsin kind of looks like a hand. She looked cool. So that's one of the ways that when I was younger to like know like what the state of Wisconsin is, because it looks like kind of like that. And that's just things that bodily kinesthetic students will understand. And also again to like act out a meeting to help them remember. Some more strategies is to build models. I don't know if did any of you build like a type of model like this when you were younger in science class for atoms. That's another way of using bodily kinesthetic. The use of Legos, because they really